Hey, this is Darren,
And Harley with TJ.
and we got Harley's suspension here from Rusty's Long Arm. And, well, it's called Rusty's Off-Road, but it's their long arm suspension kit for the Jeep TJ. Now, his is an 06. I believe this fits from 03 to 06. There's a few changes with the belly pan, so you need to identify exactly which one it takes. Now the long arms, from our understanding, those are all going to be the same. The only difference is going to be the belly pan, like what you said.
Yep.
All right, so the first thing I'd suggest you do is open every box and identify what you have there. Make sure you have the correct parts. There's a lot of boxes here. Make sure you got the correct boxes and the correct parts. So it is what it is. I know it's exciting to get in there, to tear everything open, but I think it's smart. And to start your build. But hey, tear this thing open, see if you got the right stuff before you start cutting. Now, we've already cut Harley's suspension out because we're not in that big a hurry to get it back on. But if you're wanting to slap this thing in, and this is your daily driver, yeah, you better make sure you got the right stuff before you go doing that. All right, now one box I do want to open up that I think we need to. Well, it's already kind of open. I have no idea what this is. Put this. I think you better put that on.
Sure.
Okay. Hey! He actually got a good shirt. Why don't you turn around? Show him what's on the back. That's actually a shirt I'd wear. Is your Jeep ready? I hate shirts that have the brand name or whoever you're buying from stretched all across the front. I'm not advertising for a company, but that's a pretty good shirt.
And
like
it's
it.
not black. Most of the
It's
shirts
not
are black.
Come on, people.
Yeah.
Especially if you live in the sun, that's death. All right.
I got some
Got
stickers.
some other swag, stickers, stuff like that. That's trash. We don't advertise for people on the side of our vehicles. Okay, so real quickly, without opening these boxes, front and rear springs right there. I'm not even gonna open these right now. This is the Rusty's the lower rear control arms. So you should have two boxes for that. Yep, there's our two boxes there. That basically takes care of your arms for the back, except for your track bar. We got the rear track bar there. We have an adjustable front track bar. It says it fits 2 3/4 to 5 inch. This one right here, back up a little bit. One thing cool about Rusty's, when we ordered this, we weren't sure what shocks we were going with, because he's still not sure if he's going with 3, 4.5 inch. He's got the metal cloak fenders, so we don't know how high he's going to be going, so we held off on the shocks. Now, since we ordered this kit, we specified that we had them exclude the shocks. So they just take that off the price. That's really cool about Rusty's. I don't think most other companies would do that. Now, talking about this front track bar, I don't think we're using it. Actually, I know we're not using it, and I'm going to see if they'll let me send it back. It's in perfect shape. I'm not going to open that. So if you see why we're not opening it, that's why. We have a TeraFlex over the knuckle track bar coming. And it took me a second to think about that. Long arm, lower front control arms. These are the big ones. Now, I can't remember where the short little stubby ones, if they're included in this box or not. This one right here, I think this is going to be all the bolts and all that hardware. And I believe these are going to be the brackets that go inside of the frame. All right, let's open some of these boxes up. The upper rear control arm.
There's the stickers right there. Just rip it open.
Yep. One thing you'll be really impressed with how they package things. Oh man. Now, for us, it's not that big a deal. They use this blow-in insulation that protects everything pretty well. Get rid of that box.
on the end again.
These are going to be the other set of control arms for the bat. Oh. All right, let's grab our adjustable rear track bar. Some of these are really impressed with how they. Project Napalm, he just made a comment. I here a little bit ago. He did their what did he do? Steering on his JL, and he was commenting how well it was packaged. Do not open this, guys. I'm actually going to set this right outside. This is the front track bar. Yep. Let's open that up. I believe these are going to be the frame saddles. Yeah, I'm not for certain. I don't see any lower arms, or the other arms that come off. Maybe in that.
Yeah.
So these boxes right here, there's 2 springs per box. I'm not going to get them out yet. Just for the fact that I don't need any more things rolling around now.
Yep. Sway bar. Length. There. Drop Pitman arm. Does that automatically come in that?
I don't know. We may see if they'll give us a credit on this drop Pitman.
Some instructions. Take that. Now, which one we do next?
Back links. These are the rear shocks. Okay, so this is something right here. Now, even though Harley has ordered, he has these ECGS axles, and they have extensions, so he's not going to need these. But you will need these for putting them on a stock 35 or 44 rear Dana. They kick your shocks out. And I figured since I excluded the shocks, that would be eliminated, but it was included, so that's cool.
Which one?
Alright.
Steering stabilizer?
No. This might be our front arms. Yeah, here they are. So these right here go to the front arms. So I think maybe they've changed how that's boxed. So that's cool. You know, for you guys building trailer queens, Rusty's actually packages them pretty good. Now, Now granted, we like to build nice things, but things happen. Mainly rocks and trails. So, alright. Very cool. Got the other one. And I believe only the pan should be in that.
Right.
So here's the thing with this pan. When we first got it, I didn't like that it was one piece. And let's open it up and I'll talk. But after wheeling with this and realizing that the less edges you have on something, for it to grab and catch on rocks, I think this is a pretty excellent pan.
Yep.
It's very simplistic. You just have those two frame saddles, or I guess I should. Yeah, I guess they are somewhat of a saddle. Alright, let me bring a camera over here. Is this they got a pretty slick belly pan. It's nice and thick. We've ran it over a couple things. Yeah, it left a little scratch. Got that laser cut in there. Yeah, it's a good looking belly pan. Alright, so bear with us. We are in a hot North Carolina day today. But this video is important. This is the first video to Building a Better TJ series. And, unboxing this, making sure you have everything is actually pretty important. I know people are always in a big rush. Hey, tear this stuff apart and not identify. Now, like I said again, we've assembled this before, so we pretty much know what we're looking at, and I believe we have everything here correctly. Yeah, we're excited. What do you got?
So the mission with my TJ, the Rubicon, is to make the most reliable and durable TJ on and off road. And I think with the lift kit and the axles that we've chosen and everything between the brakes that we're going to be showing you guys is going to be the best way.
Yeah, so when you're picking parts, it's not always about, hey, let's buy the most durable part. Now, I can possibly argue this may be one of the most durable suspensions. This is not only, I believe it's an American company, and I'm very adamantly supportive for American companies, but it's extremely well built. But you can pass a point to where you're putting overbuilt parts on it and weighing it down. And at that point, you got to increase the horsepower, just everything. And so it's a trade-off.
Yep.
So, and you'll see that from the axles he chose to not go too heavy, to keep them to where it can be drove down the road, super reliable on the trail. And so hopefully you guys enjoy this. We have dubbed it Building a Better TJ, and we believe that this is going to be an extremely well-rounded TJ when it's done.
Yep.
I'm a little jealous because he's doing stuff that I wish was done to mine. So hopefully he doesn't mind me copying them later.
Upper rear control arms, lower rear control arms, upper front control arms, lower front control arms, front sway bar links, not using that, brake lines for all around, rear sway bar links, what is this even called?
I call them saddles.
Saddles. And then we have a package of nuts and bolts, springs, and right down here we have the rear sway bar. No,
But that's the front.
track bar.
I'm sorry. Yes,
Rear
it is
track
a rear
bar.
track bar.
And the belly pan.
Almost messed up. Yeah, do it.
Okay.